Good morning, good evening, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Welcome back to the channel. A while ago, someone had commented on one of my videos asking, are we going to be able to fly around the world using ALGORAND? Well, quite possibly. Not at the moment for everybody, but this is a start. There are actually two airlines. Everybody's talking about Air Europa, but also the United Arab Emirates national carrier is also delving into NFTs. And when you delve into NFTs, ALGORAND is a pretty good option for you. So we're going to read this one from CryptoPotato.com. Air Europa releases the first NFT flight ticket series on ALGORAND. The first NFT flight tickets got available for purchase after a collaboration between Spain's Air Europa and the blockchain firm TravelX. So now you're going to be able to get a non-fungible token. It is an animated series based upon space and magical fantasy type things like that. And you can actually trade it in for a corresponding ticket. One of the leading Spanish airline companies, Air Europa, partnered with the blockchain entity TravelX to introduce the world's first series of non-fungible token airline tickets. Users who buy such collectibles will board a special flight between Madrid and Miami on November 29th, 2022. It's just one flight for now, but this is an experiment, as they stated later on in the article. And all experiments are good experiments when they are repeatable. When another person can repeat it, or the same entity can repeat it with the same result. If this experiment is successful, I firmly believe that it could be a thing. The feature, dubbed NFT tickets, will be available for purchase on TravelX's platform. The first auction was on April 11th, as the process will repeat every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks you can bid on a NFT. And as an NFT, I would believe it would also be transferable. You might even be able to cut a profit off it if you so choose, or you can go down in history as being one of the first to take a flight using an NFT. TravelX explained that the tickets work like traditional non-fungible tokens. When traded, transactions are recorded on the blockchain. Holders can present the collectibles and receive a matching flight ticket. Real-world use case on an airline for ALGORAND. Air Europa and its partners said the move will grant buyers an opportunity to hold a piece of travel industry history and participate in the first ever blockchain-backed flight. And it would. You would be literally a part of digital and cryptocurrency and flight history. How many opportunities do we have to do that? It will take off from Madrid on November 29th, 2022, and land in Miami. Carlos Betancourt, the artist who designed the artwork, said this initiative is an experiment with the boundaries of art and technology, and, I would like to add, with real-world use cases. The animated artwork is inspired by concepts of space, magical realms, and travel experiences, as well as by the memories and feelings these experiences evoke, he added. Nice. A part of history. And you can get these NFTs, these tickets, and trade them as well. Very cool. The non-fungible tokens are minted on ALGORAND's blockchain. Facundo Diaz, co-founder of TravelX, praised the ecosystem for its environmentally friendly focus, as it is fully carbon neutral. The winds of change. I've seen several more articles just this week on Bitcoin and its proof of work and how it is not environmentally friendly. Even if Bitcoin uses 100% renewable energy and isn't as bad for the environment as people say, which it just very well might not be as bad for the environment as people say. The perception is that it is. And that is a molehill that is going to be insurmountable. Bitcoin is going to have a hard time shaking that perception. ALGORAND being carbon neutral, well, that gives it a leg up on a lot of competition in the court of public opinion. We will blend the best of the traditional NFT, but add real-world application and experience. And that's a big one. Taking the digital world on ALGORAND and transferring it into real-world experiences, real-world application, real-world use cases. This provides a better flight ticket that travelers can easily manage and trade from their blockchain wallet, combined with a new kind of collectible art piece. We believe NFT tickets will be the perfect fusion of art, travel, and technology, the executive concluded. Then they have a little one down here saying the Emirates also announced recent plans to join the NFT and metaverse space. And that is over here. Bam. Emirates flies into the metaverse with AIRLINE NFTs. They have not disclosed what blockchain they are going to have their NFTs on. They have just simply stated that they're going to start doing it. Nearly 2 years ago, the leading private airline in Russia, S7, inked a deal with the financial institution Sberbank to employ blockchain technology and sell flight tickets for tokens. The bank provided the necessary infrastructure. According to estimations, the endeavor handles ticket sales and cuts down the processing time of a standard procedure from 10 days, wow, to just 20 seconds. From 10 days to 20 seconds. Now, my question is, I've flown. I've never had a ticket sale take 10 days. Is this due to congestion? Is that what this is? Or is this due to the financial institutions on the S7 in Russia? But from 10 days to 20 seconds, that's a heavy improvement, regardless of what the circumstances are. On another note, Venezuela's Simon Bolivar International Airport disclosed plans to accept Bitcoin as a payment method for flight tickets. And remember, the Bitcoin runs on ALGORAND. Bitcoin is tokenized on ALGORAND, and that's the only reason Bitcoin works, is that it's tokenized on ALGORAND. Freddie Borges, not sure how to pronounce that, director of the airport, argued that the move will attract more travelers to visit the South American country and thus boost its economy, which is quite possible. Just as Russian passengers arrived in Margarita, they will also come to La Guardia, through Conviasa. So we must advance in these new economic and technological systems that can be accessed, he stated last year. Butchered that one. Let me reread that one just that way it comes a little clear. Just as Russian passengers arrived in Margarita, they will also come to La Guardia through Conviasa. So we must advance in these new economic and technological systems that can be accessed, he stated last year. It is an extra venue of income, an extra venue of participants in your business. And taking these NFTs and shortening the time and the transaction times and the transaction cost is going to bring people to your business. It's a good, smart move. Cryptocurrency is the future. Airlines want to be a part of the future. They don't want to be a part of the past. They're having a hard enough time as it is. I think this is a good move. You can buy your ticket and you can even trade it as an NFT. Wait until a couple days before the event, like 3, 4, 5 days, put it up for auction, see if somebody buys it perhaps, or perhaps use it yourself and become a part of history on your own. Real world use cases. One by one, the dominoes fall. This is just one more domino falling. One more puzzle piece. Cryptocurrency is the future of finance. It is faster and it is cheaper. A lot of people still don't understand what cryptocurrency is, these magic bitcoins, this magic digital money. But if you look at your credit card or your debit card, it's almost the same thing. Only difference is you're lining the pockets of other people every time you use it. Back in the day, people didn't understand credit cards. What is this magic internet money? I'm paying with cash. I've paid with cash all my life. What is this magic card where I run it through a machine? I don't see the money. It flies through the air. What's going on here? Well, cryptocurrencies are pretty much the same thing. Now look how many people have credit cards nowadays. Debit cards nowadays. I mean, most people I know have. But back in the day, it was the same thing. Magic money. I thank you for your time. We are part of the future. We are early in this market. It has many, many years to grow. And many, many trillions of dollars to be earned. I will see you guys on the next one. I thank you for making it to the end. Your patience is amazing.